Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to Potswatch Growers. Yes, I know it is weird. It is Friday. What the fuck am I doing on now? That's all right. I figured I'd just pop in and say hi really quickly to everybody and see how everyone's doing. Just home from work. Was up or off work a little early. I was gonna come home work on the plants, but then it took Miss Potswatch a little bit to get there, and then I like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna sing some karaoke. How's it going, Bert? How you doing? What's up, John Doe? What's good? I'm not dead, so that's pretty good. How about yourselves, my friend? Great thing is, I've officially come up with our logo for the Potsquatch Growers Army. That we're gonna go. What's up, Dean Thornberry? What's up, Spain? I've come up with our logo though, guys, girls, season days, because everyone's been talking like, hey, we want swag, we want this, we want that, which I totally respect the fuck out of. So we will be starting it on the titties are good, Dean. They're asleep right now. But titties are good. We will be starting kind of like an Amazon online store, bringing you guys, girls, these days, a bunch of Potsquatch Growers Army swag. People have been asking for months for it, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna have t-shirts, rolling papers, rolling trays, and like bumper stickers or something like that to start with, I think. And but I've come up with a logo. I don't know how you view the. Oh man, I wish I had it ready. We will have it ready. You know what I'm saying? Perfect time for wake and bake. Don't turn off the lights off on the girls in an hour, but no smoking. Swag. Swag only chronic. No, swag is not swag. When you say swag, you mean swag. Swag means stuff from the channel, right? So everybody's been asking for a long time, like, yo, we want swag, man. Like, so oh, that's sick. I won't lie to you. I've been looking at Alibaba.com. I mean, there's 1,000 bajillion manufacturers on there. You know what I'm saying? And well, I was thinking on the T-shirt, it's gonna say like Potsquatch Growers Army, the logo on the front, and then it's like on the back. Like there'll be maybe I'll offer a few different ones. One's gonna be like hashtag weed titties. Hashtag piss in their mouths. Hashtag, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's going to be a lot of different things. And I'm going to start playing around with it over time. I mean, I'm not a rich man. So, like, it's going to take me a bit of money to start this. So, I got to figure that out. But working on it. But we're going to have a bunch of cool shit coming to you. I'm thinking to launch t-shirts, rolling papers, rolling trays, and maybe like bumper stickers or some shit like that. But yeah.
For other people who are growing pot, we should.
1 second. What?
I said for other people who are growers, we should make the T-shirt that says "I'm a pot farmer. It's a dope job."
We could do a lot of things like that. I think right now. Well, I'm only gonna have money to offer one kind of T-shirt to begin with, because it's like for example, with the rolling papers from Alibaba, I found these really cool ones. Be like rolling papers with like filters and shit that it comes with. It'll have all the logos and branding on it. From yours truly, for you to get stoned with, but. I got to buy 50,000 units.
Luckily.
As my minimum purchase.
Luckily. You also have a lady who was dabbling in e-commerce before she started dating you. Now, mind you, this was e-commerce via drop shipping company, which I definitely didn't go with. But there was other things that I could maybe help out with. Not premium.
Now we know.
I'll stop laying on the stove now.
It's all good. Just don't turn it on.
I'm cooked.
1 second, everybody. See you later, John. Much love, brother. Hell yeah, John Doe. We'll be looking forward to seeing you, my friend. But yes, we're going to have that online store coming to you. I don't know when. Hopefully soon. Cost money, right? Start all that shit. But
Coming to an internet near you.
Coming to an internet near you, as Mrs. Potsquatch says, right? So it's going to be good. Yeah. Eventually, I'd love to, like, get pot squash growers, bongs, scales, dab rigs, even though, like, I'm not a huge dabber myself, but I do make a lot of rosin just because I enjoy rosin and, good for edibles, good for tinctures, good for a lot of shit, really. Plus, I just like building toys. So I was like, well, fuck it. All these companies are going to charge you like $2 to $6 grand to make a fucking rosin press. Fuck that. Do one for yourself. Under $1,000. But the wheat is going good. Yesterday was our week 7 of flower update, which went really well. They're looking very nice, as if any of you have seen the video. It turned out really nice. If you can find a way to access the community section of this YouTube channel, I have posted a picture with our logo, everybody. It's the Pot Squatch Growers Army. We are the army. We are the movement. We are the storm. But yeah, I posted our Mark 1 logo. Let me know what you think. I think it's a good one to start with, and it's a good, simple, but totally the point thing. And I think it'd be good. Hell yeah, Eric Perez. It's the way to go, right? Just make your own shit. Ooh. No, I'm not smoking cannabis. I'm smoking cannabis. Wait a minute. So anything new and exciting in everyone else's world? Who here is growing some weed titties right now? Who's got some plants on the go? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Frogger's Garage? What's crack-a-lagging? Frogger's Garage. When you say garage, what do you mean? Like, are you a mechanic, or do you just have the word garage associated with your own name? Or is that where you grow? Oh, what's up, Raymond? How you doing, baby? What's up, buddy? Your plants are dying. Fuck, man. Okay. How do you mean by your plants is dying?
Doctor!
I think the puppies and the cat are fighting. Doctor, leave Betty alone. Betty, stop instigating things. What's that, Raymond? How do you mean? And also, Frogger's Garage, I need more information. What's happening with your plant? I only have a small space. Can I use a 100-watt lamp? How small you mean by small? Frogger's Garage, that's dope as shit. I love learning about that shit. I mean, I always wanted to learn growing up about how to like fix cars and all that. I'm just starting now as I'm aging to kind of finally get the chance to learn about that. I may have found my first project car, which is a 1962 four-door Fleetwood. I'm going to put a fucking, if I can find one and get one. I mean, I might go with the old cast iron fucking 502. My buddy had one, but he doesn't have any more. Would have been perfect engine for that Fleetwood, but maybe instead I'll throw in like, the 541 V8 big block racing caddy engine. Oh, shit. Okay, so you've got 1/2 foot. Ooh. By 3 foot. Okay, so 1/2 foot's pretty fucking tight. I'm not going to lie to you. You're going to need a huge amount of air circulation in there just to keep things sexy. And you're going to have to like hugely train your plant. You're going to have to tie it down and like run the plant out and along that thin sort of strip there. It is doable. It's tricky, but it's doable. Very doable. Lots of air movement. 100-watt lamp. In terms of a space that enclosed, I would not recommend using any traditional high-intensity discharge fucking light. Exactly, Raymond. But I would say you probably should be running LEDs just because the fact that they have way less light output and are quite bitchin'. And I mean, certain ones are better than HPSs, right? Like the ones we rock in. But yeah, so it's doable. Just be very careful. Very, very careful. In Morocco, they've changed the way they make hash. It's more like soft black now. It's softer, smells, and tastes sweet, and it's so much stronger than. Hey, man. I mean, I will always be one who would support. Like if it was like a world now where we're all trading weed internationally from country to country and it's all legal and everyone's involved in the game, man, I would totally buy shit from Morocco, man. I mean, they've got a huge history, but I don't want their new age crap. I want what they did before. I liked the old school Moroccan. That shit was good. Frogger's Garage. 5,000 lumens is not actually tons of lumens. It'd be all right for sure to starting your plants possibly, but it depends on what the Kelvin color of this strip is. Would you happen to know what its Kelvin rating is? Like we're rocking 3000K boards on our ones. Oh, sick. Yeah, I'm a little nervous because coming summertime, right? And so Mrs. Potsquatch has another job now. So, we don't like always work at the same place anymore. So it's like we've got the one vehicle and like, yeah. So she's got to go to town. I have to go less away. So I'm gonna take Mrs. Potsquatch's tiny little scooter out on the road now. I'm gonna get that little puppy insured. And but like I live on a highway in the bush, right? And there's fucking rock trucks, like oh my god! Like sometimes when I drive to work in a car, I see like 14 to 20 of them. Then there's gonna be me, this big giant hairy lug on this little scooter, just. But hey, do what you got to do to make it work. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I think it'll look quite comical, and I won't lie to you, that is not lost on me. Part of me is going to quite enjoy that, because everyone will know exactly who the fuck I am. They'll be like, oh my god, it's the bartender. And what's he riding? Damn, Dean, that sounds intense. That sounds beautiful. I've always wanted to, like, travel abroad and go search out land races and shit. Dude, that's crazy. I'd love to see a picture of that Frogger's Garage. Send it to me. It's potsquatch420@gmail.com. That sounds really badass. I'd love to check it out. That sounds super cool. Dun, dun. Speed bubble is fun until it stops. Yeah, right? Because then the pavement comes. Oh, I've had some wipeouts, I'll tell you. But hey, if you can't break yourself, what's the point? Oh, you do? Okay, I'll check it out, Frogger's Garage. That's dope, man. Super cool. I'll definitely check that out then, man. And if I have any other questions about fixing, shit, I will ask. Dean Thornby, it's okay. It's a group chat. It's all like all these beautiful things at the same time. We can all talk at the same time about multiple things. My brain can keep up. That's insane. Dean, did you take pictures of all those plants in the valley? You know what I'm saying? Because that sounds pretty cool. I've got this little Suzuki GLX 2001. Had to redo like the CV joints themselves. It's a front wheel drive, so the half axle assemblies, the CVs in there, fucking when we bought it, we're popping like popcorn. When we went to go out, my buddy helped me do it. And like the one half axle came apart. Just blew the fuck up. We had the fucking part of it. It was like stuck in the engine. I was like, or whatever it goes, you know what I mean? And so me and buddy had the strap around it. We're trying to yank it out. And I was super worried that it was going to like sack him in the fucking nuts. So I was like, be careful, man. Like, it was pretty funny. Exactly. 2001, Raymond. But she's a tough little zippy little wagon. And so I got a couple more repairs left to do. One, the radiator when I bought it was blown to shit. The whole fucking top front, right? Like of it, like it was like a bubbling pot. So I've got a new radiator stashed away I ordered. Got to put that in there. Never done that before, but it's pretty simple. Suzuki's are fairly easy to work on, and from what I can tell, it's basically just drain it, disconnect it, pop it out like a slice of toast. Put the new one in. like putting a slice of toast in. Oh, wow. That sounds like some pretty cool, crazy, exclusive shit, Dean. I wish I could have seen that. That sounds amazing, man. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, and one last thing I got to do is there's a vacuum leak on the thing, but I'm pretty sure it's just this one big hose on the engine, like, because it's got like a fat crack in it. So I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping it's not that. I do have a new gasket for my intake manifold if that's the issue, but I don't think it is. I think it is this one big tube that's got a giant crack in it. So hopefully I just put some new tubing in, and it's awesome. Discovered your channel a couple of weeks ago. Loving it. Well, thank you, Mike Morgan. I truly, wholeheartedly appreciate that, my friend. You know, because, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm not for everyone. I'm a strange cup of tea. You know, and for the longest time when I was doing this YouTube, it wasn't like I had, like, I don't know, 7-8 months, I had like barely 100 subscribers, or not even. Like, you know, I remember when I hit my first, 10,000 views, right? And I was like so stoked. And now I look at my channel and I'm approaching my first 500,000 now. It's kind of insane. I just had a vacuum leak. Gotta leave the room. Oh shit. Hashtag boom, Raymond. Well, it all started one day where I was drunk. And I was like, I think I'm going to make me a YouTube. I didn't really know much about the internet, like in terms of social media. I didn't know much about the internet, didn't have a computer or anything. Fuck, I know about the internet and I can build your computer, but social media was just this thing to me that was, I had a Facebook, but, I used it to talk to friends abroad and shit, So anyway, I was like, fuck it, man. Let's see what happens, right? So, like, let's make an educational YouTube channel, and I'm going to try to help people learn at least what I know, and blah, 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 and we will see what happens. It'll also be a place where I can get drunk, stoned, and be a little strange. And here we are now. I mean, fuck. I mean, what is it now? Over 4,800 subscribers? Over 800 of you are new. And you just came here in the last week. It's astonishing to me. Very cool. Very rad. Don't know what happened. All of a sudden it blew up. People are here now. And it's cool. Some more of my like actual quote-unquote countrymen have been tuning in too. Because like, a lot of my fans have always been kind of more either in America, Europe, or, abroad and stuff. And so, like, there's some Canadians actually tuning in recently, or people who live here in Canada. They're like, yo, man, I'm from such and such. Thanks, man. Like, cool. And I was like, all right. Like, whoa, I know people in Chatham. That's dope, Froggers. So do you do like all like custom shit? That's your thing? Like, because I got some ideas for some custom cars. I mean, I got to wait till I, have a career where I make more money. Then I can afford to, custom build cars. Could be real good for your acting career. Well, Dean, it could be. I mean, it is yet to be fuck all. But I mean, the good thing is like, as an actor, right? And I mean, fuck, sometimes you go forever without anything, I mean, and I'm so busy all the time, and so it's like I really only, go to auditions for shit that's going to pay me all right. Like, I mean, it's just, I don't have time in terms of, I got a mortgage and all of that, but I think it'd be really cool maybe if I grew to the point of one day someone's like, man, did you see this channel? What if we threw some money at that? Made a fucking show out of that shit. Why not? Let's see what happens. That would be really, really fucking cool. That's like a secret dream of mine. Welcome to Pod Squatch Growers. Here today, I don't know, but we're going to figure out an episode and we're going to fuck around with some shit. Like, dude, backyard three-wheeler made out of bed frames. That's trippier than fuck, bud. Respect. Where I live now, there's many redneck new friends that I have who are all, into, it's so many things that I'm learning about. I grew up in the cities, right? You know, man, that sounds like something they would very much appreciate. I think it's cooler than shit, but I think they would lose their fucking. They'd have a lot of fun with that. Pocket Rocket Cafe Racer. Hashtag boom. That's super cool, Frogger's Garage. I think YouTube started suggesting your channel to people searching the topic. You must be getting a good view to like ratio or some shit like that. Yeah, I guess so, eh, Mike Morgan? I mean, people fucking watch my shit, you know, and that's weird to me. I mean, I love it. I'm so humbled and touched by it, but it's weird. Like, people watch it. I released a video 2 weeks ago now that has almost 20,000 views. It was just a weekly update video. That's all it was. No different than any of the other ones. I didn't even put tags on the goddamn thing. But it has almost 20,000 views. I don't understand. It's funny to me, though. What part of Canada are you in? I'm on the east, or I'm from the East Coast originally, but I live on the West Coast. Stoner moment. I'm in British Columbia. I moved out here about 20 years ago. I learned to grow out here. I'm a BC grower. Good morning from the UK. What's up, Magic Mike? Good morning from Canada, motherfucker. Weird people like videos also. Yeah, probably, because I'm a weird motherfucker, man. You know, and I'm most of my friends are eccentric, odd people, and you know, just be you, have fun. Why not? Life's far too short, especially when you face death a few times. You're like, it's gonna be me. That's why we're here. Hashtag boom, Raymond. Chris McKenzie wants to send you a message. I think that's Instagram. If you're watching right now, Chris McKenzie, I will accept your message shortly. I'm still learning about Instagram. I still don't quite get it. Okay, there's pictures. It's kind of like a simplified Facebook. But why do I need it? I already had Facebook. And that's already annoying sometimes. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. But it's a cool place to put pictures and shit. Yeah, the cat wants to go into the washroom. He likes to drink out of the toilet. I'm trying to break him of that. He's just so fucking stubborn. You give him fresh water, won't drink it. He's like, I want the toilet, man. The toilet. Probably my fault. First fucking 7 or 8 years of his life, you know, for the most part, he and I lived together alone. So we would drink water out of the tap together. It was our thing. You know, shit happens, man. Dude, it's Saturday morning here, and I gotta get on with shit. Kids are calling, wife is shouting, so I better go. All the best, Uncle Pops. Goodbye. Have a good weekend. Make it home. Fuck yeah, Dean Thornby. Back at you. Tell the family I say what's up. Hello. From Canada. And you have a beautiful day, my friend, and enjoy yourself. What's up, Blue Tongue Buds? Raymond, yeah, my cats drink my nutrient runoff, the fuckers. Oh, man, that can't be very good for them. Unless it's, like, fully organic. What is it? What do you use, man? Raymond, what do you use? Huh? That might not be good for your cat. It was kind of funny how that came out. Luckily for me, my cat does not drink runoff. He doesn't even fuck with my weed plants. Only problem is he's a long-haired asshole and he sheds a lot. So it's like when I go into flower, it's like, sorry, buddy, you're not allowed to go in there anymore. I don't mind him in there when they're in veg, you know. He just literally sometimes will sit in there for like 8 hours and be like, yeah, I like the synthetic sun. That feels good. Oh, yeah. That's basically what he does. Hey, Candy Cane, my titties is good. I was in there working a lot on them. I did a little bit of tying up, flushing away this morning. Kind of started the second round of hitting them again. Got the first 5 done, aka Miss Posquatch did while I was at work. Got off work, but then like my friend, like coworker slash friend slash sister, you know, she's my crew, you know. She's kind of dating a psychopath. And it's like, she a big girl, man. Like, I told her, man, I was like, both me and Miss Pasquale, like, man, this motherfucker's crazy. Like, bitch, be careful. And so anyway, then she texted me and all worried and all like, anyway, so like, simply put, ended up staying around a pub for a bit, make sure she was okay, and then she ended up getting away from there. Crazy assholes like jumping on the hood of her car and shit. And I'm like, so she got there, and I'm like, so Amanda, what did we learn? Amanda, if you're watching right now, and if you're not, I'm going to make you watch this part of this video. Dump and block. Don't be a dumbass. This is not a project you need. No, this guy's nuts, Candy Cane, I tell you. But so I didn't get to finish doing my flush. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to do a random Friday night live stream, which is technically now Saturday for me and most of you. Smoke a joint, have a beer, say what's up. Hello, everybody. Puppies, your mother's having a bath or something. Just let her have her time. It's okay. Just come be chilling. Who here has pets? Who here likes animals in terms of the fact of you have pets? Smoke a bowl, take a couple shots, right? Man. Can't buy this shit in Canada, but my friend brought me some from the States. It is for emergencies. Or the end of the world. Hashtag boom. This is when you need to get shit done. What's up, Christopher McKenzie? I have a snake, 8 fish, 2 cats, and a dog. Well, that's fucking dope, Frogger's Garage. What kind of snake you got? I have blue tongues and dogs and cats and birds and Mexican walking fish. Dude, that's a trip, too. What's a blue tongue? Is it a ball python? All right, that's pretty fucking cool. I got a cat and 2 fucking Yorkie poos. The biggest animal in the house is me. Oh, so anyway, if any of you can figure out how to go to the community section of this YouTube channel, you can see the logo. I uploaded it. I don't, like, no one ever sees these posts. I don't see what the point of it is. Didn't used to be there on the YouTube, and then all of a sudden they gave me this option. But so I like, yeah, Frogger's Garage. I'm glad you did too, man. Oh, man, Christopher McKenzie, that is really cool. I don't know what to say to that. Thank you. I would just say that I got drunk and started a channel and kept going. And it's just been me doing me. And then it kind of grew into this community. And I'm very fucking appreciative and thankful to all you. That's why we're getting the fucking online sales of t-shirts, bumper stickers and shit, all that, you know. Get your patches, right? You know. But the logo, the initial Mark 1 logo I'm thinking of going with, check it out. It's on the community section of the, if you can access that. I think you can. I don't know. I don't fucking get it. But it's up there. I uploaded it. Picture there. You can see it if you want. If you want to look, boom, it's there. You can see it. Well, a very large skink with a blue tongue. I have a vid of them both I just uploaded. All right. I will check it out. You remind me of the cannabis show. What's the cannabis show, Frogger's Garage? Because I want to make a show out of this. Production companies, if you're watching, let's get drunk and make some money. You had me at Weed Titties. I coined that term. That is a term I coined. That is very much a me-coined term. All right, that's kind of cool. I'll have to check it out, man. What's a skink? My cat sounds like yours. Right now, that's one of my little dogs. It's probably Mogwai because he's a little fucking pussy. He's always whining about everything. Oh, what are they doing? Where's Mogwai? Nope. One second. I just realized one of these lights is still on. It should not be on right now. But I'll quickly show you the titties right before they go to bed. I need to move my timer ahead because it seems to be lagging and shit. And I do not like that because it fucks with my wee titties. Wee titties. There we go. Now, bear with me, everybody. I didn't think this through. I'm in the dark now. 1 second. Okay, so it's now 12:44. There we go. So our supplementary heater is on. Checking the time length of this timer. What we're gonna do is, bear with me everybody, 2 seconds. I'm gonna switch the timer. Let's switch it, nope, not to that. There we go, there we go. We're setting the timers here now. So, and we're doing this in the dark. You got to be careful. Don't hurt yourself. I'm using a lighter to try not kill myself. And don't worry, the show will commence in a second. It was just the fact that those lights were, there was one light on and the timer did get fucky. But it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Okay. Okay, 1 second, everybody. Put the phone down. Or no, I'll put it in my pocket. I'll be right back. Bear with me. The show will continue in a moment. I'm fixing shit. Kind of fucked it up a little bit, but that's okay. We're fixing it. And there we go. All right. I think we're all right now. Okay, now, I'm never getting out of a dark fucking room. Plants, don't fuck up. I'm sorry that happened. I'm not sure how that happened. I'm gonna blame ghosts. But I love you. I've adjusted your timers. Go back to sleep. You will have a proper sleep now of 12 hours. I'll see you tomorrow, bitches. Love you. All right, so timers have been corrected. That is red. Ah, crap. I just thought of one thing I should do. I'll do it after the live stream. Hopefully I don't forget. But yeah, so basically what had happened is it seems that somehow one of my rotary dials on the one timer got fucked up and... No, yeah, I have to add an extra half an hour to the way it's set right now. I need to push one pin down on each of the timers, but I'll do that afterwards. I forgot to do that part. It was one part of the equation. Oh, shit. Cool. That's dope, Mike. Blue tongue buds. I don't know. I smoke weed when I want to. If that's an answer. Candy cane, I showed them very briefly, but I had to correct the fact that the light wasn't supposed to be on. Hey, man. Snakes are cool. I like all snakes, even if they're poisonous. I have faith in my ability to not die. And I'll keep anti-venom on top. Right? So there you go. Won't lie to you. I found that very frustrating that my timer got fucked. I did show Candy Cane. You saw them briefly. I released a video showing them yesterday, Candy Cane. Come on now. That was literally recorded. Well, let's think about this. Maybe a little over 24 hours ago. It's there, I promise. You can check it out. I had friends who had a giant python once, and then sometimes it just disappear in the building and show up months later. Scary times here in Canada. Scary times. No, and I'm sorry. I would have shown you Candy Cane, but I was like, it's kind of like when you're like, you look down, you're like, you're not supposed to be on right now. So catching shit, again, this is why daily gardening, daily inspection, daily checking of everything is important. You can help to maintain your environment and the way you're supposed to have your shit going. And if you fuck up, like, look, see, Uncle Pasquatch, oh, I did a boo-boo. I blame the ghosts. Wasn't me. But if it was, well, whoops. But anyway, we fixed it. We've calculated it. We're now going to be running, instead of having to wake up at 12, they're going to have to wake up at 12:30, 12:40. Just going to have them. Still have to go click one more pin to finish that switch. I just realized in my head, but rock and roll. I never had a snake growing up. I had some friends who had snakes. They were pretty cool. I would catch snakes outside just for a little bit, then I let them go. Just wanted to hang out with them. I grew up in Ontario as a young child. In London, Ontario. Mostly. I always had, cats or dogs growing up. I had a hamster once. He was a fucking dick. It was when I was a young kid, too. Like, super young kid. And I called him Dojo because I was taking karate at the time. So I was like, oh, that's a funny name. And little bastard was just the meanest asshole. He wasn't too bad to me, but, like, he hated every other fucking human being. Bite their fingers open in actuality. Like, people needed to get stitches, man. It was snake food. The fucker killed himself. Like, I don't know. It's like I went into his cage. It was Christmas. He either died or killed himself. I don't know. It just, like, I've got this vivid image from young childhood of he just, like, it almost looked like he ran into the corner of the fucking thing and just, oh, it was bad. So I ran up to show him my Nerf gun. And I was like, hey, look what I got. And he was dead. Fucker committed suicide. Christmas morning. What an asshole. Well, I feel you, Mike Morgan. Eventually that will happen. I mean, if we get the Craft LP farm going, we're going to have, it's going to be to the nines. Wait till you see what I'm going to build. But for me, it's just, it's also a fiscal thing too. I do what I can with what I got right now, Sadly, British Columbia, BC stands for bring cash. It's a fucking expensive fucking province. We get raped tax-wise. We're the only province to pay the medical services principal, for example, on top of our provincial tax. We get taxed more provincially than almost any other province in every way. But yet, we still have to pay for our medical where all the other provinces somehow find a way to do it. Anyway, rant done about BC. I love BC, don't get me wrong, but it's frustrating. Dude, that's dope, Mike Morgan. I have to take a look at that. Yeah, Dojo was a dick. Shit happens. Okay, spark my brain. Let's play a game. Someone asked me a weed question. I want to answer a weed question. Make me think, make me stimulated. Hit me with a question, my friends. Thank you, Matt Doucette. I don't understand why it's growing, but I'm gonna keep doing me, and I'm having fun with it, and I love all of you. So thank you very much, Matt. I appreciate that, brother. It's been really trippy. Do you ever have issues with Hermes? Not usually in terms of, because normally I'm growing genetics I know very well. I've had in the past, like I've grown new genetics where they were prone to herming, and some are just going to do it to you. Like there's nothing you can do, and you kill it. Just get rid of it. It's a bad genetic linkage. But if you have mild later onset herming, for example, with something, it could be some other stressors that were used as time. Even in a stable genetic, you might see that, but they won't fully develop. And if you're gardening every day and inspecting that shit, just pluck them off. Just pluck them off. Not a big fucking deal. Wash your hands. Be smart about it. Don't be an idiot. But yeah, just pluck the bitches off. Excuse me. Have you ever grown Cindy 99? No, but I have friends who have, and they were fans. I've never personally grown it. But yeah, I've heard good things. Heard very good things. Never tried it myself. Fuck candy cane. That's fucked. Dude, to be fair, I mean, well, okay. I'll answer that in two ways. So the government stores, right, are extremely expensive. I haven't been to one. I refuse to. Like, I have my own personal production license. I don't agree with how they're doing it. When I get my craft LP farm going, well, then you can go to the stores because you'll know it at least came from me, and you can trust that, right? But I don't know. But they're stupid expensive. But like, in terms of like before the government and legalization and stuff worked, I mean, it was typically standard pricing in Vancouver, for example, on the West Coast, $25-$30 an eighth. You know, 70 to 120 typically for a half ounce. Anywhere from $1.40 to 210, 220 a chicken or an ounce. Yeah. But yeah, there you go. How do you feel about auto trimmers? I don't auto trim. I think they're sacrilege to marijuana. I think that when you take weed titties and you work so hard to make this perfect weed titty, it's like, oh, you're so beautiful. I'm just gonna go throw you in a fucking machine and fuck you up. Yeah, no, I would rather, you know, pay the money to, you know, trim the weed titty. You know, if you have a company, pay your fucking employees, man. That's how you make good, top, great cannabis. If you don't do that, that's just a fucking joke. But I mean, I get it. Some people like are growing bajillions of pots and they have to do that. Well, there's the reason why I don't buy your weed. Take that, big companies in Canada. Yeah, and I'm starting a tiny company. Coming for you. I'll never win, but I'll never go away. Oh, man, that sucks. How illegal? No, Frogger's Garage. I don't have a company yet. I right now I just grow personally. One day I'm working on it. I'm trying to get, you know, my craft farm going. It's actually in the works. Drawing up some initial Mark 1 contracts to see how all business partners feel about them right now. I haven't started writing them yet, but going for it. Going for the gusto with that one. But yeah, so no, we don't ship because it's just a personal medical grow right now, sadly. But we will get there, you know. We're coming for you, all of you. We're coming to share with the world what we do. You know what I'm saying? What, the beer? Don't beat up your weed titties, man. Be nice to them. You think I've been good at doing what I do forever? Fuck no. I learned from fucking up. Fucking up for many years. And that's how I got where I am today. Fucking up. There's 1,001 more lessons in a mistake than there are in a success. And I'm a big believer in that. Oh, totally. Trial and error, education. You know, read, talk to people, learn, be open to new ideas, try something out. I mean, eventually you'll get to a place where like you have a fairly good understanding of it in general. So sometimes like an idea will come along and you're gonna be like, yeah, no, I know that's just stupid. I can't do that. But, you know, innovation comes from creativity and taking risks and fucking around. And so as someone who's trying to start a craft cannabis company here in Canada and bring what I do to the market, I will say that to all of you too, if that's what you want to do. That's where you're going to get your edge, because there's always going to be big giant companies coming to fucking rape you, try to destroy you, buy you out, break you down. Stick to your guns, innovate, be you, play with it. If you're proud of it and you like it, bring it to market, do it up. That's how it's going to work really in the new climate here legally in Canada. I think there's like these big super farms, but then slowly smaller craft things are coming into the, you know, verse of it. Where you from, Surf VDB? Mike, are you asking me? Last year I did 100-gallon grow bags. 100 gallons. It's pretty insane. Was that for outdoor, I'm assuming? Well, one, Matt Doucette, properly utilizing CO2 is proven to increase your yield 15 to 30%. It is a valid technique. Weed titties like it. The thing you really need to be careful, though, with is one, how are you introducing the CO2? Where is it coming from? As well as, you know, carbon dioxide kind of kill your ass, right? So, you know, be very careful when actually using it as a technique with your grows, because you don't need to kill anybody. Oh, okay, Mike. My lights are, I've got the Mark 1 chassis with the 620 watt setup, but with the V2 boards, 3000K from Horticulture Lighting Group, the Quantum boards, the future of fucking grow op lighting. I mean, it's the shit. They're expensive. I won't lie to you. I spent a lot of money on them, but they are worth every fucking penny, and they paid for themselves. Like they're the shit. They're like the Cadillac motherfucking grow light, man. It's the way to go. Way to grow. It's the Quantum board setup, the Mark 1 sort of chassis, or the V1 chassis on the 620 setup, but with the V2 boards, 3000K Calvin Cover, man, you know. They're the shit, man. Roughly, give or take, a 270 ppf greater output than a 1,000 watt, man. They're the fucking shit. And you can touch them. And you can touch them, man. Getting a foot and a half of fucking 1,000 watt burning your hair off, man. Yeah, Mike did the shit. They're the fucking shit. I really have been very happy with my purchases from the company. They're very helpful too when you have questions and shit. They've been the fucking awesome. I've used Cobbs before. I mean, Cobbs in terms of when they work are great, but it's just like, I don't know. Cobbs, one burns out and it all starts going wonky, and I think Cobbs are like a technology that was really good when it came out, and it can only go so far. Because things like quantum boards come along that just blow them out of the water. What's up, Joseph George? Welcome to the world. Time to get high. Have you tried growing in hydroponics? Is it better than pots? I've done a lot of hydroponics, aeroponics, aquaponics over the years. They all have merits, but simply put, I like to grow in soil. I'm a soil grower. Really good at doing the other shit. Love doing the other shit because I find it really fun and designing shit and doing it. But no, soil growing, man. Way to go. Frogger's Garage. I hope you have the sweetest of dreams. Thank you for turning in to Pot Squatch Growers. And, welcome to the fucking crew, man. Welcome to the army, Pot Squatch Growers Army. Wait for the people. It's morning here. Where are you from, sir? VTB. Oh, Raymond, that is okay, man. Before we were using the quantum boards and discovered them and tried them out, I was rocking like King LED, King Plus lights and stuff. 1 second. Where's the other dog? Mogwai? 1 second, everybody. Mogwai? Mogwai? Oh, are you cuddling one dog and leaving Betty out? Oh, no, she's not here. Mogwai? Where the hell's the dog? Sorry, everybody. I've lost my dog. I can hear him. I think he's under the bed. What are you doing, weirdo? Mogwai? Hello? Mogwai? What are you doing? Mogwai? What are you doing? Why are you being weird? Come here, buddy. Come on. Come here, Mogwai. Come on. Betty, go get him. Sorry, navigating puppies. Mogwai. Mogwai. Go, 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 go. 1 second, everybody. I'm navigating puppies. Guys, what are you doing? Okay, go. Guys. Mogwai, come on, puppies. Come on. Come on, good puppies. Go this way. The mean cat won't get you. It's okay. Whew, that was stressful, man. Fucking dogs. Should I smoke a bowl or have a dab? Decisions. Well, John, what kind of dabs you got and what kind of bowl you got, man? You know what I'm saying? Or chronic full set bowl. Forgive me for smoking so much, but that's what the last 3 minutes we're hanging out, we're smoking, we're drinking. Well, I am, and then it's very nice. Nice one. How's that working for you, Joseph George? How is the heat? Is it not too bad? Is it okay for you? Why don't you do a bowl that you put some shatter on top and smoke it together? Make friends with it. Man, this sucks serves. But you'll be alright. Give it time. Well, that's totally fine, Joseph. Nice. Very good temperatures. Fall asleep in my computer chair regularly. There's no such thing as one too many days. That's funny, John Ellie. Make sure that you are really just hitting them every day and staying on top of that. Watch your room's humidity when you're flushing, because it can go very high and then you can get the moldy wee titties. So be careful on that one. If you want to bring the ppm scale into testing stuff, like flush until you are able to consistently get under 200 ppm on your flush runoff, and then you're good to go. But just watch the humidity, though. Don't get no moldy wheat titties, you know, it's bad. Hit me, serve. No, John Allen, I've never really thought about that. But I do enjoy the movies of robbing the banks. They're quite fun, especially comedic ones. I like funny, stupid shit. Totally, Joseph George. Dropping the temps is good, especially near the end, because you'll get crazy colors. Sometimes I like go so hard in terms of like the cold temperature at the end, because I just get crazy like deep striations out of my genetics. Well, so Matt Doucette, Papes, be quiet. So then you're going to know that's what your water's at then, right? So then you're going to do a rough equation on top of that then. But also, too, remember, the ppm scale is a new age way of doing it. I fucked around with it, but I've spent most of my, career, as it were, as a grower, going old school, man. I'm aware of the volume size of my fucking soil mediums. I'm aware of what I fed them. I'm aware of time. I'm aware of the genetics. And then I dump a shitload of fucking water on it. And keep doing it. I noticed my soil's pH lowers too fast when pHing all feeds and waterings. I read a lot about not pHing your waters to keep the pH in check. What's your thought on that? I don't pH. That's my thought on that. I fully understand all of them. But if you take care of your soil and you take care of just a general basic grounded root, I mean, in terms of your whole setup and, your feed and this and that, and you have good soil that's healthy and you have good genetics, if you're just doing stuff at home, and you're just growing yourself some shit, like you do not need to worry about that at all. Drop those temps, George, at the end. They will make you proud. No worries, Thurv. It's all good, brother. What would your range of pH be in cocoa? Again, I don't like growing in straight cocoa. I like cutting my shit. So like the one we buy here that we've been using and playing with. What's up, Range 85? Welcome. Hey man, thank you for tuning in, Mike Morgan. Tell New York I say hello from the west coast of Canada in the woods. Rest well, my friend. We will talk soon, brother. I'm going to take a beer sip now. Oh, I know. But to be fair, though, the haters and trolls that I've gotten, I've had some fun with. Like, I've had some epic, funny comebacks. What was it? This is an early on one. What was it? or something like this. And I'm paraphrasing from like a very vague memory, but I lived in Vancouver in the apartment, and it was like, you are by far the biggest faggot I've ever seen, or something like that. I think my response was like, oh, well, thank you. For a faggot, I get an awful lot of pussy, but, thank you very much, blah, blah, blah. Shove a gerbil in your ass through a tube, quoting Eminem. And I just was also, it was epic. I loved the response. It was good. So I have fun with that. I'm a cut grower. I like soil, and I put some cocoa in it, or I buy one that comes with it. Well, it's like, I like having fun with them too, though. Like the other day, there was these Russians. There's been Russians commenting on our shit here. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, we went past the Iron Curtain. So I commented back, and I was like, hey, what did you say? Could you translate it for me? So I was on my phone, and I'm asking the computer or whatever. So I was like, blah, 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 smiley face. And then I call mob Russians, right? So my Russians translated it. They were like, well, minus the swearing and shit, this is basically what they're saying. So I formulated my own response and had my Russians translated into Russian. I posted that shit right the fuck back. They haven't said shit yet. I may have challenged their crew in Russia to grow off with my crew. Bring it on. 1972. We may not win hockey all the time anymore, but we'll still win this one. They were being really mean and insulting, so I don't like that shit. I don't like bullies either. I personally go out of my way to headbutt them. Oh, you're not nice to people. Okay. Hello, my name's Potsquatch. Nice to meet you. Dicks, man. Oh, sweet. That's my first time having that ever happen. Thank you. Greetings from Thailand. What is the temperature in Thailand right now? Ajahn Mun. What's up, retarded green thumb? Welcome. We have a fellow fucking hot. I believe that. I believe it. I believe it. Shit. That's fucking funny. Fucking hot. Is it humid? Does it feel like you're in a soup? I always imagine Thailand being very humid. Oh, well, they happen. But it's more my actual actor name when I do those. Because, the Potsquatch isn't necessarily a character. This is just kind of me when I'm, done doing the world. And I came home and made a YouTube channel out of it. But I'll tell you, a stand-up I did one time at the pub. It's the first one I ever did there. All locals. And I was, their new bartender. We want to come out and support. So a bunch of the, farmers are there and shit. And so I didn't want to go first. I didn't want to go second. Too close to first. I was like, I'll go third. And it went bad. So my buddy went up first, and then the farmers were being right dicks, and he got really aggressive back. And it was like City Boy meets the Farmer Boys, and I was like, oh shit. And then Buddy, who's really quite funny, but kind of schizophrenic, but he used it as comedy, he goes next, and it does not go well. So then I get to go third. I'm sitting there pounding liquor, and I'm like, and now, but guess what? I'm the city boy, bitch. And I moved out here. Jenna grew up in nowhere. I didn't. I can do this. I've won them over as their bartender. I can bring the cities and the townies together into the country folk. It'll be good. And anyway, so I ended up doing this whole stand-up routine about how, it's funny, moved out here, right? And everyone I'm working at the bar, and they're coming up to me, and they're like, man, so how's your old lady liking living out here, you know, middle of nowhere, right? And I'm all like, I'm the city boy, bitch. She grew up in Napanee, Ontario, man. I've lived in cities my whole life. I'm just rather handy and, you know, and I know what I'm doing. I just learned it in the city. So it's like I can assimilate into your people. But remember, I'm the city boy, bitch. I think the puppies are in trouble.
Oh my god.
What's that? One second, everybody.
Sorry, how did the puppies get in the bedroom?
I got them out. Mogwai was locked in there. He was in there for a while, and then he was hiding behind the bed. I had to chase him out with a bat, and then it didn't work, and then Betty helped.
Sorry, I'm like losing track of everything because they're just playing around.
That's okay. I've got them. Just leave them running around. I'm doing my live stream.
No, because they chew the cord of my fucking laptop.
Ah. We can replace the cord. I'll order one very soon. Puppies suck. They killed one of my cell phone chargers today, too. Puppies are getting more rambunctious now, it seems. They've been destroying cables, and that's not okay. I'm going to have to put a stop to that. Retarded green thumb. They get decently kind of a bluey, purpley.
Puppies on your mat. Daddy on your mat.
Puppies were bad. How bad is the death of it? That bad. We will replace it.
Yeah, well, I don't have any money to replace it. I don't even have one. Oh, it's so bad. There's nothing left.
I think maybe everyone, I'm going to end this live stream at this moment. Maybe go attend to things. Everyone, much love. Uncle Pot Squat says, don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to just go out there and give them hell. I'll talk to you next time. Much love, everybody. Peace out.